So we're going to be making a card today using this Stampin' Up set. It's actually a bundle. You get this awesome border punch right here. And it's called Beautifully Braided. And it's got a great sentiment on here. It says, friendship refreshes the soul. And I just really like that. So I'm going to do like a little, it's like a technique in a way. I'm going to be using 2 punches today. To make this card. Take a ruler, and mine's got some ink on it, it looks like, but really I just need to, I can use it, start from the 8, just as long as I start with an inch, okay? And I'm going to measure this one first, and what I'm measuring is from the inside where you can see the silver. You can even take it right here on this, on our punches right here. This right here, inch, and I'm going to start like this is a 0, okay? And I'm going to measure it out, and it looks like it's going to be about 1 and I'm just going to go with 1 1/4. Okay, I'm going to do a rough estimate, and I'm just going to write 1 down, 1 1/4. This one, our little pretty one here, and I'm going to measure the same way. I'm just going to start like the 8 is a 0, and I'm going to go over. This is about roughly 1/2 inch. Okay, so I'm going to do 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to get out some of this gorgeous ribbon right here. And this is our tricolor ribbon, and it's just in purple violet is what they call it, but you know, like our gorgeous gray by Highland Heather. You're going to take the ribbon that you're going to use, any ribbon that you're going to use, and you're going to measure that as well. So we're going to take this again. We'll just take it on the 8th, and again, it's roughly about 1/2 inch. We're going to go with 1/2 inch. Okay, so I know that this is 1/2 inch. I'm showing you how to do all 3 is because we're going to take some other cardstock and we're going to cut it the width of these 3 pieces. All right, so we've got a 1 1/4 and a 1/2 and a 1/2, so basically it's 2 1/4 inches long. I do know it's 4 by 5 1/4, and then I cut this at 5 1/4. Okay, then we need our piece for our punches right here. So I'm just going to cut about 1 inch. We'll cut 2 inches. I'm just going to cut 2 inches just to be safe. Okay. Then we're going to take this piece of Highland Heather, and we're going to cut this at 5 1/4. Denise, the length of the card is 5 1/4. Remember that. Okay. Then I'm going to turn this around, and I know that all of my pieces together, my 2 punches and my ribbon, equals 2 1/4. So that's what I'm going to cut this cardstock at. Okay, so 2 1/4, and it's already at 2 1/4. So look at that. Didn't I get lucky? Is shaded spruce, and I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/8. Okay, 4 1/8. I'll cut at 5 3/8. Okay, so now we have all our card pieces. I'm going to take this lovely image right here. I just love this image. Isn't that cool? It's like a different kind of flower. Does anybody know what kind of flower this is? Do you guys recognize that? Do I got any like flower buffs out there that know what that is? Because I surely don't. Because now I'm going to take my Stampin', put my magnets on. Can you see that I broke this one? Look at that. All right, I'm going to take this over here. I think it's just going to go this way, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to line this up. Let me line this one up first. I'm going to put this heavy one over here. I'm going to line this up. Just so I'm going to raise it up a little bit. Kind of go like this. Yeah. Okay, I like that. And I'm going to put this one right there. And this here like that. Alright, then we're going to get out our Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I'm going to stamp this. Look at that. I just love this Stamparatus, y'all. So now we have this, and we're going to get out some Stampin' blends. Oh, I forgot. We do got to do the sentiment still. So I'm just going to take some Stampin' blends. I'm just going to color. Let me give you guys, what is it? What do you call it? Disclaimer at the beginning. I'm not the best at blending, okay? But I'm going to give it a try. So I'm going to take my light one first. Make sure this light, because my caps sometimes get mixed up because I'll have them off, you know. So I got to make sure. Yeah, that's Highland Heather. So we're just going to start, and we're going to start coloring our little flower. And yes, I am left-handed. We got any other left-handed people out here? Okay. Then I'm going to come back. I'm going to leave that open. That's what I normally do. That's probably why I get my stuff mixed up. And I'm just going to come up from the base, or like from the middle of the flower, and just kind of pull out some of these colors like it's kind of 3D. This is what I'm learning coloring still. So you guys just have to bear with me. But if you guys know how to color, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, Nacey's still learning. Now I'm going to take the dark Highland Heather, and I'm going to see if I can zoom you guys in a little bit while I'm coloring. You guys are probably like, I can't see Denise. It's a lot easier on YouTube, just telling y'all. To zoom in and everything. I'm going to take, and these little berries right here, I'm just going to make them really dark. I just figured they were getting ready to bloom, and maybe they were, you know, like the outside of a flower, just a little bit darker. I don't know. That's my take on it. Then we're going to take the shaded spruce, and I'm going to take my light first, and I'm going to take the bullet tip, not the brush, and see if I can stay in these lines while I'm talking to you guys. So I may need to pay a little bit of attention here. Okay, now I'm going to take the dark. So, Bev, are you ready? I want to say the number. 5. Okay. I'm just taking my time right here, just picking up, whoops, some of the color. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. So we're going to take, and I'm going to lay this on here. Okay. Lay that right there, and then I'm going to pick it up. Can y'all see my hair? I hope not. Okay, that's pretty even. And then I'm going to get out the good old Stampin' pad. Okay, we could have, yes, that's true, Cheryl. That's very true, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to take out some of my ink here, my shaded spruce. And I'm going to just line my image up right here. Can y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can see that. I know that from watching what I'm doing, the lag time's just a little bit, but not too bad. Oh, I definitely inked that too much. Okay. I hope you guys do not see my hair. Now, the purpose of this is to lean over and stamp this while not looking completely at it. There we go. There we go. So that works. Right, now I'm going to take my punch, and I've got my piece right here. Again, this is cut at 2 by 5 1/4. The length is the most important part for this particular card because of this punch. If I was using a different style punch, the width would be important as well. Okay, but we're going to take this, and I'm going to stamp right in the middle. I like to do this is how I like to do it. I'll stamp right in the middle of my cardstock. Okay. And then I'll move this piece and I'll line it up over here. And I'm going to have to look up, you guys. I'm sorry. It does not look like it's lining up for me. And cut that piece. Oh, that still didn't work, did it? I'm going to have to cut that. Let me move it up a little bit more. Okay, let's cut that end off. Make sure you line it up. That's why I like these punches, because you can take your punched image. I'll show you in just a second. There we go. And then I'm going to take this side, and I'm going to line it up, make sure my cardstock's all the way in there good. I'm just going to line it up on this side. Okay. So what I'm doing is when I go from side to side, I'm taking this. You can see I messed up just a little bit right there, but it's okay. I'm taking this one, and I am taking where it's been cut, and I'm lining up the holes with the actual silver pieces. So these pieces right here. So let me show you. Right here. So if you move it, you can see the gray. So you're trying to cover up those silver pieces. I mean the gray part. Let me line it up again. Here we go. Where you guys can see it better. Like that. Now, okay. So I've got this piece. So that cut the bulk of it. Look at that. Look at all that beautiful mess. Oh, y'all can't see it, can you? Look at all that beautiful mess. So now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to turn it around because I don't want that rough edge right there. And I'm going to cut this side. Again, I'm going to start in the middle. That's just how I like to punch. Okay, and then I'm going to move it over. And I'm going to go all the way over here to make sure I'm in line. Now you can see it. I don't know if you guys can see this. You got to be careful because you got to line it up, but don't forget this has got to be underneath the punch, okay? So kind of look to make sure it's underneath there. You don't want to go too far, but you want to go enough far in. Of course, you can start at each end if you want to. That's fine. This is just the way I prefer to do it. It works for me. Make sure that's lined up. There we go. All right, so now we have our two punched pieces. Then we're going to take and we're going to start placing our, that looks kind of, I'll put it up here towards the top. It'll be okay. And we're going to take our pieces and we're going to add them to our Highland Heather piece that we cut. And we're going to get out the infamous Tombow. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit, just dab it like little, you know, little dots. And I use my PC for the Zoom, so I can still use my, what you call it, your phone, my phone and my tablet. All right, now I'm just going to lay this one on this side, on the opposite side, and I'm going to try to be really careful. I'm using my tweezers to help line this up and place it down so you don't see too much glue. We're going to take our ribbon. We're almost done. Take our lovely ribbon, and I'm just going to lay this down and then cut about what I need. So, you know, I don't want to be cheap, but I want to be economical. So I'll cut about that much. Then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to use the good old snail. Remove that. And just kind of, why is this one is not wanting to work for me for some reason. Why are you not wanting to work? I noticed that the other day. So I'm taking the ribbon and I'm putting it between both of those punches. Now remember, if you have a different kind of punch like this one here, and it has more of an edge to it, you know, you can butt it up against to the other one. But I like how it came out like that. Okay, now we're going to put our card together, my lovelies. Where's the piece I've already stamped? Like, see? Oh, right here in front of me. It's right there in front of me, Denise. You goofhead. Oh, my goodness. I need help. Okay. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Anita. Okay, so now we're going to take and we're going to put our card together. Okay. A few little strips there. And put our card together. Line it up. All right, then we're going to take this card base. Not in all this time. Really? Now, I did not know that, Miss Linda. Okay, I'm going to add some tape to the back of our shaded spruce. Wow, you make these colors look good. You know what? Okay, so here's my thought on these colors. I'll give y'all, this is what I did. I pulled out the Highland Heather. And then I was like, okay, what color? Because I was thinking of the stem right here. You know, we always use Old Olive. And we always use, you know, Pear Pizzazz, which I'm using that. Or Mossy Meadow. And I thought, what about Shaded Spruce? You know, so that's why I went with that. It's not a whole lot of Shaded Spruce. It's just enough. Don't stick down. Don't stick down. Don't stick down. You weren't lined up. Now, come on, play with me nice. So I was kind of thinking something a little bit different, you know. I know, I need to get back to the color challenge. I actually was thinking about that yesterday when I woke up at 4:30 with a card on my mind. Or was that Friday? No. Yeah, it was Friday morning. When did that wake me up? Then we're going to take this piece and we're just going to put it on this side. And I'm going to leave a little bit of Whisper White on this side. Let's see. I didn't really want to cover up this flower, so I got to be careful. So let me do it this way for me. I'm going to line this up and at the bottom and make sure I'm not covering that flower, but still leave a little bit of Whisper White on this side. Okay. And it didn't line up, but we're going to see if I can fix it. Let's see. If it's stuck, I'm okay. I'm not going to mess with it. All right, then we're going to take a little bit, one more little piece. Let's get out our dimensionals. We got to put our sentiment on there. Put a few dimensionals on the back of your cement, Denise, really? Cement. Okay, sentiment. And then we're just going to we're going to cover this little piece right here because I got something from down there. This was a tip or help I got from my friend Esther. We're just going to, wait a minute, Denise, make sure you're lined up here. Use my grid paper. Okay, there we go. I'm going to take a few pearls. And I'm just going to put one there. Pick this up, put one about right there. You know, I really shouldn't think about this when I do this, but you know how it goes. Yeah. Okay, I used this side, the little spatula. I messed up on my card for yesterday, or I guess it was today that I posted this morning. And I was able to actually pick up, watch. I was able to pick up my pearl, and look, it did not rip it at all. You can't wait too late, you know, if you mess up. And then I just put it back down here and laid it back down. And it didn't mess up the paper or nothing. Look at that. A reason for that spatula. Mind-blowing, right, Esther? Mind-blowing. So this is our card. We are done. Wow. I feel like I talked a lot. Thanks for stopping by and helping me, you know, to start this. I will be back on, what did I say? I think it's Thursdays, but at 6:30. 6:30. So I would appreciate if you guys would like, share, and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, I'd love for you to share and hit that bell for notifications so you can catch all of my YouTube. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Be blessed, and I will see you guys in a couple days. All right, bye. Oh, I got to figure out how to close this, don't I?